Hello, everyone, or anyone that's watching this. I want to make more long form content, so I had the idea of just doing my gotcha dailies while just yapping about stuff. Because I want to make more long form content, but I don't want to. I don't know if I'm ready to edit a script or not, but we'll see. I just want to get my thoughts down. Because I made a script for another video and a thumbnail, but I feel like maybe this is the in-between. I just talk and about talking. It's not really planned, I just edit the pauses out. But I also got inspired by, apparently there's a lot of YouTubers who, they just play Call of Duty or some other stuff. They just sit in front of a microphone and just play a game, talking about something. Usually live or whatever's on their mind. So I thought I'd do the same here. I feel like I have a lot of thoughts in mind, but I always end up getting these thoughts when I fall asleep. That's how I currently make my clips. I just fall asleep. And then it's like, oh, what about this or that or whatever. I think it's the same as being bored and just sitting with boredom and just letting all the thoughts rise to the surface. It's like that for me with making videos. And I've been dabbling with shorts and such, but I definitely want to make more long form content. I feel like the past few months I felt more direction as with my stuff, because I initially started streaming as a VTuber on Twitch almost 2 years ago. Well, over 2 years ago. And now I'm just kind of getting my feet wet with content creation and things like that. I think today I want to talk about how I think people admire faceless content creators like big YouTubers, but when it comes to VTubers, I feel the respect is just not there. And that's fine. I don't go live to be respected. I go live to just be me and be myself. But I get the sense a lot of people don't really respect VTubers. I think one of the reasons is just general misogyny, which is a lot to accuse someone of, but it doesn't really make sense why people, for example, the Minecraft YouTubers are generally well liked. Well, there's drama, but if you look at their stuff, they've been doing it for quite a while and they have an audience and such. Whereas VTubers, I guess because we're known for our anime girl, maybe we're just taken less seriously. There's just still the stigma and connotation. What is this? Peach cloud fruit. I got this tree. I guess I could plant more pink trees here. I've seen stuff like, oh, AI, you're just AI and all that. And it's just a way to discredit these VTubers who basically worked hard at their craft and all. I need more seeds. How can someone hold an audience of thousands of people? It's like, I think it's just general mistrust, but it doesn't make sense when so many YouTubers, even all kinds of YouTubers who never show their face, like Cold Fusion, one that sticks out. There's many two vloggers that just report on stuff and just use an image. And I don't really see any pushback. Or like the YouTubers who just play some PvP game and they just sit in front and they just talk about life. I don't see any pushback from that. Oh, where's your face? Maybe there is, but the second it's like an anime character, it's just like, that's too cringe. What do they want? I feel a little cringe doing this YouTube thing. I had so many ideas now I just feel awkward just talking about this. Gotta edit and do all the editing magic after. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it like that. I grinded this game to get the Christmas house thing, the Christmas decorations, and now I'm just grinding for whatever this thing is in here. I do think it will get better as time goes on, because I think just like how anime has been treated, I think people just understand more that, like, even though I use a blue anime girl as my character, it's a real human behind it. I just don't want to share my face. Why? Because I just don't want to. I'm a private person and I simply don't care. It always feels like the pushback from this is like people are so bothered by not having a real face. To the point where people ask for face reviews and such. I just don't get it. If you never ask a author of a book to show their face. Sometimes they do if it's on the back of the cover, but it seems like this parasocial kind of thing where people just get crazy and just ask for face reveals. It's just rude. And the reason why a lot of us VTube is we don't really want our face out there. We want our content to just stand. Whether game, please do not lag out on me. Whether the content improves or succeeds or flops is like that. I think there's certain VTubers named Yuzu and Matara Khan that have been... I stopped showing my face because people were relentlessly saying, oh, she's so beautiful. And I think as most women feel these days, it's just like we just want to be left alone in a way. We just want to be able to interact with society without having this overly positive and negative attention on us. And just VTubing is just one way to do it. Starfish delivery and place a decoration. Cool. Alright. There you go. But I just get an overall sense of distrust of female content creators who don't show their face. I think for the guy side, it's tolerated more. But for the woman's side, it's just not. And I don't think anyone in the content creating sphere and the VTuber side is really talking about it in this angle. As women, we get pretty much harassed at some point on the internet. It's dangerous for us to put our mic on in public lobbies. And if you ask any woman in your life, we just have this harassment. And then even in a professional setting, we've not really been taken serious, even though we do the work. What do you want? So I think the same is happening for VTubing, but I'm not an expert. I'm just your average cringe VTuber on the internet. So I think things will get better, but I just wish there's more. I don't really care if people accept me. In the end, I don't care if someone doesn't like my content or doesn't accept me. It's just, I wish there was, whatever happened to the internet in the last several years is like people just come in and comment on something and then leave, and then they don't care about partaking in any sort of discussion. They just shout it to the void. This is not your space. Everything is kind of broken down. But either way, I'm not looking for approval. I think I've learned long ago that you shouldn't seek approval in a way. You'll never beg for approval. You never get approval even if you beg for it. Do I have all the stars? Yes, I have all the stars. Oh, I have to collect this. The game is like, here you go, collect all the stars. Good job. I don't care. I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna be myself, and that's all that matters. I think Nina Kosaka said long ago is, your content is not for everyone. And just because someone doesn't like your content doesn't mean that the content is bad. It's just not for that person. And I think that's very true in VTubing, where there's all kinds of VTubers. It's just pick whatever kind of flavor VTuber you like and stick with it. It's not really a wrong or right way to do it. Oh, so I'm running this chibi model because Infinity Nikki is just meh. But also I think I want to just run this Pingtuber model because I don't really want to boot up my whatever model for long form recording. So maybe I will. I don't know. Alright, that's done. Regular daily. What am I supposed to do? Craft something. Good enough. You need so many pearls to upgrade your outfits in this game. It's kind of crazy. I also like VTubing in the sense that I thought I was gonna face more harassment for being a woman on internet streaming, but the VTubing community, or at least my community, has been pretty cool. Anytime I'm streaming, there's always at least one person helping me with game advice or whatnot. Most time they don't try to backseat me too much, but it's been more positive than negative, I'll say. I just think, I hope people think of us more as a faceless content creator than just anime girl, because like that's really what it is. I think some people put too much emphasis on the model, which I get, but when it comes down to it, it's just us making content, which is mostly like videos, streams, and whatnot. And that's all that matters. Like I think I don't really put too much effort into my model. It's based on a persona I've had for a while. I just really want to expand and grow, and maybe I'll meet and find more people that really like what I do. I just want to make content and let my content stand out without having to reveal my face or anything. I don't think I'll ever reveal my face. I don't think I will ever feel safe enough to do so. I think close friends know what I look like, but I want to keep my identity separate. And really thankful for the little community that I've built over the past 2 years. And I just want to keep continuing that. Well, I hope you, whoever's watching or listening to this, thank you. And maybe I'll make another video. See you later. Bye.